more and more people are living longer. They're growing older. And they also don't have the resources for those institutionalized settings that may or may not be desirable. We can provide Meals on Wheels to a client for 3 to 4 years for the amount of money that they would spend in only 1 month in an institutional setting, whether it be an assisted living facility or a nursing home. So in that way, it really preserves the economic resources of members of our community. So as we see more people aging, we have seen in the last year our demand for Meals on Wheels increase 20%. So, and that's just 1 year. As the baby boomers age and age for a while very well, but then after 85 or 90 or so, most people need some kind of help. So we see that the changing demographics in our community are really impacting the demand for Meals on Wheels. Sometimes it's a short-term need, so someone might have surgery or something. So their benefit is to get them in their home, get them back in their home quickly after some sort of event happened in their life. And other Meals on Wheels clients are long-term, and it actually gives them the ability to age in place because they may be able to continue to live independently, but they can't quite do everything themselves. Maybe they can't grocery shop, maybe they can't cook. But this allows them to stay in their home by just meeting that one simple nutritional need.
My name is Stephanie Thomas. I'm the Meals on Wheels coordinator, and my job is to make sure that all the meals are ready to go out for the morning. We have about 120 clients right now, so about 115, 120 meals go out every day. We have around 200 volunteers that deliver the meals.
There's a volunteer delivering that meal each day, and so that volunteer is checking in on them, but they're also checking up on them to see if there are other services that might be valuable for that client to be connected with. They come back here to the center, and then many times we're able to help them with that.
We have people that come around, and they all volunteer to come in, and they'll take each route where it goes in Newark. Whoever delivers, they follow route to route, and here's the directions. They leave one place, well, then it takes you on to the next route. She has to squish them in at each one, so they just circle around. So the volunteer has to deliver all these routes. And we put them all in order for him. I have one gentleman that comes in, and he always takes an extra soup, and I asked Stephanie, you're sending an extra soup, one less meal, because he sits down with his one client and has a cup of soup with her lunch, and they get to talk. A lot of them, they take a half hour out of their hour lunch break and deliver. That's a lot of heart.
You know the question. What Meals on Wheels means to them?
I do. Like donations and whatnot. Oh, I retired from Chrysler about 17 years ago. I've been doing this ever since. You know, it's only 1 day a week, no biggie. Yeah. It's a good deal. I think, hey, 1 day I might need it, you never know. I've never met anybody that's been like irritable or, you know, like I said, to me they're like family, because I've been going to the same people for, you know, quite a while, you know. And when every now and then somebody's not receiving their meals, I get worried. You know, because like I say, something's out of the ordinary and they're not there to get the meals. I think, uh-oh, I hope they're not in the hospital, or, you know, they get a nice home-cooked meal and it's prepared by a, dietitian, I guess? And they get the vitamins and the supplements, I think, a lot of things that they do need that they don't get if they were cooking themselves or they ordered out. You know, the junk food thing, you know. We all eat a lot of junk food, I know I do. And a lot of people, they don't get many visitors, so certain people I spend a couple of minutes extra time with them, you know.
What does Meals on Wheels mean to me? Well, I think it's certainly necessary, and people are glad to see you come.
Meals on Wheels are a great help to me, and my relatives all live up in Massachusetts, so that they kind of keep track of me that way also.
Well, it gives me nourishment for the day.
They filled in my middle of the day meal, which I am not able to get myself. So they bring in a meal every day, and then the weekend they bring in bagged lunches for the weekend. So I'm very well in meals. I'm doing very well in the meals, and that helps me a great deal.
My favorite part is when the clients tell you how much they appreciate and really appreciate what you do for them, and they just love getting the meal. They're getting a 5 days, Monday through Friday, they get a nutritious meal, so they know that they're getting a meal freshly made. I think it's a great benefit because they're able to stay in their home. And a lot of them want to stay in their home, they don't want to leave. It's their only means of outside communication with the volunteers. So sometimes the volunteer is the only person they see for that day. So it really is more than just a meal for the meals.
The congregate meal program, the midday meal program, we serve lunch each day here, and there are many choices. We're one of the few senior centers in the state that have our own meal program. Many other senior centers have meals brought in, but our members can just come in each day and eat here. For many of them, it's the socialization that takes place around that lunch table, because for just a few dollars, they can sit, they can chat, they can linger, far different from a restaurant.
The food here is delicious. That's what I really like about him. He asks us what we want. He had to sign at one time for us to make suggestions. And he's been doing just what we asked for. And it's very good.
Cream of broccoli soups and some of the others are really excellent.
It's all good. How can I pick one meal out of it? All of them.
I love the lasagna. I like all food, but I like the lasagna that he makes. You know, everybody's got a favourite dish, you know. But that doesn't mean you say the rest of this, you know, anything we get here is good.
I like his quiche.
And the quiche, yeah, you're right, the quiche is good. And the, what's that one with the little spicy things through it?
What? Chili?
Chili.
Oh, yeah.
Chili is wonderful.
I love the chili.
The chili is great.
Yeah. Get it.
You couldn't find anybody better than the kitchen workers. Really, and that's right. Yeah. That's without saying anything. Yeah. They're a real good bunch. Yeah. We're very lucky.
And it's really heartwarming to see the seniors out there enjoying each other's company at lunch, because for many of them, the alternative would be to sit at home alone each and every day and have all 3 meals alone every day. So this gives them an opportunity to get out. And it can also help economically because they can purchase an entree or something to take home and have dinner. So even if they're not able to grocery shop, they can still have a good meal to have for dinner as well. So that program is really helpful. And we serve about 35,000 meals each year in-house in our cafeteria, and we serve about another 35,000 meals going out into the community to our homebound clients. So there are quite a few meals that go out of the kitchen each day. What we are doing is we are planning a kitchen renovation and expansion to help meet the needs. We will make our kitchen more efficient, and we will also increase the capacity, because with every meal there are certain requirements that must be met. So just the whole process of Meals on Wheels demands more capacity, both in the incoming product, the space for preparation of the meals, and then distribution by our volunteers. So we're hoping to take care of that over the next 2 years to make our kitchen work more smoothly and to be able to meet the growing demand in the years to come. Well, it's been a process. We have consulted with a professional kitchen designer to helpfully design a kitchen that will work for us in the future. Our facilities committee of the board has been working on plans. We have an architect who's been working on the plans. And we will go out to local foundations, local corporations, and we will hopefully get support from members of our community. The Newark Senior Center has always been very fortunate to have a very supportive community. And we have many members who understand the value of the Meals on Wheels program. And for many of them, it's because someone in their family or a friend or a neighbor has been the recipient of a meal. And so we hope that we can count on the community to support this project. But we welcome contributions of any size. We have already started receiving a few contributions from individuals, but we are really just beginning the process. So we are very interested in talking to anyone who might be able to support this project. And if they're not able to support the program financially, we have, of course, the volunteer opportunities, and even some people bake for the program and prepare home-baked goods to send along with the meals. So there are many different ways to get involved with the Meals on Wheels program and the food services here at the Newark Senior Center.